Good morning to another episode of Somebody Did Something. Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, my daughter.
Okay, so somebody did something and now somebody regrets that something. Here's what happened. You've heard of angel laws. I think that's the way it's called. It's when a parent, a mother, has a child, and if they're under 2 months or 3 months, depending on the state, you could give that baby up. No question is asked, right? If
Yeah,
you,
I think you could get a little older.
well, if you give the baby up after, let's say, the 2 months, in Arizona is 2 months. No, sorry, I think Arizona is 1 month. If you give the baby even a day after the allotted time, then you are faced with charges of abandonment, yada, 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 blah, 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 child neglect, blah, blah. So this law is because in the late 90s, there was I would say an epidemic where people were having children and throwing them in the dumpster, hiding them, just not wanting to deal with them. And they were just throwing away babies, literally throwing away babies in the trash. Okay. So there's this case from Texas. A mother has a child. Then they return the next day. The mother and the mother's father return the next day, and they give the baby up. They say, hey, we can't handle this baby, yada, 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 in February.
Okay.
Here comes April, and they want the baby back. Let me give you a little bit more of the story. Mother's in school, father's in school, college. Grandparents had no idea this happened. Mom goes back, tells the grandparents. Grandparents are like, no, that's our grandson. And reinforces the mom, hey, no, we weren't going to be mad at you. We're, like everything she thought in her head during that time wasn't what she thought it was going to be. So now they want the baby back. Now, the people that went ahead and adopted him a month ago, because they waited I don't know, however many weeks they waited to get adopted, are fighting back because they're saying that that's their baby. They named the baby and they adopted the baby. So that's their baby. They need to keep it. I stand with, no, that's not their baby. I don't care if they adopted it. That is the mother's baby. They should give that child back to the mother. What do you say?
No. It's the mother's baby. She didn't want the baby. So it's their baby now. The only reason she wants the baby now, like you say, is because the grandparents told her, oh, we're going to take care of the baby. You don't have to worry about him, blah, blah, blah. You could be in school. He could be in school. We'll have the baby. No. He doesn't want that baby. He gave him up. Leave that baby with the parents that really want that baby. No.
Okay.
Oh, you don't get to check a second chance. What the heck?
Well, I would argue that it was a mistake.
You don't make mistakes with babies.
Well, okay. Well, I would argue this point, which you and I have agreed in the past. Let's see if this changes your mind. I would argue that when you are in the state of pregnancy, that you give birth, your hormones are all over the place. You are scared. It's totally something new. I mean, the reason they put this law to begin with was because of all that, right? People are scared. The hormones are all over the place. You might not make the right choice at the time. And they're like, hey, before you harm your baby, postpartum depression, give the baby up and just walk away. So
Yeah.
I will argue that she did that, and we don't know. Here's my other thing. Go ahead. Answer me that.
Yeah, but you said that she went with a father.
Ah, exactly. That was my other point. We don't know. We don't know that relationship. We don't know if she wanted to keep her baby. We don't know if he was like, no, you're not keeping this baby. We're not keeping this baby.
Well, then we have to know they're still together.
That I do not know. From what the news said, it's the the maternal grandparents and the mother that have this lawsuit. They didn't say nothing about the father.
Of course not. Because he didn't want the baby either. None of them wanted the baby. She doesn't even want the baby, Eva. He wants the parents to get the baby. That's it. He wants to keep her life like she had it, like she has it. And she wants to, now I understand her mother wanted a baby because she was her baby. I get that, you know? But no, that's not fair for the other people. What if that baby would have been taken out of the country and given to somebody else that they never knew who the hell it was? Huh?
Well,
she wasn't going to get it back.
Well, but here's the thing. I would argue that these people have had this baby for less than 2 months, right?
Right.
She had him longer.
No, she didn't have him longer. How long she had him?
Well, at least 9 months.
No, but that didn't count.
Well, you make the 9 months and giving birth to a child like the epic journey that it is, and the most important thing.
It is, and when you see the baby, it's the best thing ever. But then you don't give it up. If you gave it up, I mean, she didn't even want it when it was inside. She just wanted to get rid of it. That's why she took it wherever she took it. That was something she didn't want. And now she doesn't want it. Just because the grandparents shamed her, told her that was not right, that they would have taken care of it, that how could she do that, as a family, how could she live with herself? Now she probably her mind said, okay, I'll bring the baby back, but you're going to take care of it. That's what she's thinking. She doesn't want that baby. She never wanted the baby. Come on.
Well, wouldn't we argue that the baby, for the better interest of that child, should be with its family, with its kinfolks, with his gene pool?
That would be a good argument. They didn't want the baby. I mean, the grandparents have nothing to do with the baby. They shouldn't be involved. It's her. She didn't want it. She doesn't want it. Those people wanted that baby. I mean, you know what it is to take a baby that's not even yours, that you don't even know, and start loving him and waking up at night. They only had him for 3 months, 2 months.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. It's funny you say that. Would it change your mind if these people that adopted this baby were foster parents? Like they were already in the foster system, so they're used to getting kids and giving them away. Except this one. This one they actually adopted.
Well, if it was foster parents, that's different because they're used to doing it. But these people adopted this baby, they probably wanted a baby.
No. These are foster parents.
No, get the baby back. Stop being dumb. Just give the baby back because you're used to that shit. I didn't know that part.
Okay, maybe, yeah, maybe that, because I saw the whole thing and they were in the foster system. That's why they reached out to them and say, hey, we have this baby. And they have 2 children of their own. Yeah, would you adopt them? And they're like, oh my God, yes, this is way different. This is our baby. We're going to adopt him. He's ours. But they're foster parents too. So because of that, then you say, no, give it back. They're used to it.
Yeah, give it back because you're used to it. And maybe that girl did go through whatever they call when you have a baby and then you don't want it, and then you want it, whatever. Because that's what the excuse they use it now. Yeah, and maybe the grandparents will take real good care of that baby. They will take care of that baby better because they're family. So you're used to losing babies, giving back. You're used to getting one or another or another. Another one will come. Yeah, don't fight it. Don't do all that.
That's what I was. I was thinking, like, just give back the baby. The baby's not yours. And the lady's like, we named him. He's ours. No, he's not. He's not yours.
The only reason he's not theirs is because they're used to doing it. So they weren't, we wish we had a baby. We never had a baby. No, you're used to getting children and giving them up later on or whatever. So don't come with all that bullshit. No.
Okay.
That baby has a mother, has a grandmother, has a grandfather, you give it back.
Okay. So the interesting thing is here that the feeling of wanting to be a parent and getting that chance to being that parent in your mind overshadows you gave up that feeling, now somebody else has it. You can't just come and take it from them. You suffer. But when it's a foster parent that you're like, okay, you're just being greedy, right? Because that's what I was seeing. I was like, you're just being greedy. Give the baby back.
Yeah, give the baby back to the real people that own the baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? They should give it back, because I was thinking, get the baby back. And then the lady said something. This is the adopted mom. That was like, oh no, you give that baby back. Because she said this comment at the end of the report. She said, if the mom couldn't even tell her parents she was pregnant and didn't have that relationship, what kind of future is my baby gonna have? I got so pissed. I was yelling at the TV.
Baby.
What was that?
She shouldn't have said that.
She shouldn't have said that, because that's not her baby. First of all,
you might have a baby, but it's never your baby. It's their baby.
And second of all, what teenager tells everything to their parent?
No, but it doesn't matter already. When you send the parent out of the situation, she told them another baby want the baby. She probably still doesn't want the baby, but she's going to be next to the baby with a pen. And this lady, I was feeling sorry for the lady. Oh, never had a baby. No. She's being selfish.
She's being selfish.
That's not her baby. Give the baby back to the family. That baby will grow up with a family. Get out of here. Take that baby. Where is that? I'm going to go help.
Yes, go get the baby, Mom. Get the baby.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. So let me ask you another question. Would it change the physical attributes of this baby if they came from different backgrounds? Like, visibly, that they came from different backgrounds?
Who, the parents? The foster parents?
The foster parents versus the baby.
Give the baby back faster.
But does it matter if they were foster parents or not?
What do you mean?
So
yes, it matters, because Eva, it's a different culture. This kid is gonna grow up looking at people that don't even look like him. He's gonna grow up differently. And when he grows up, that's how we get all these kids that they don't know what the heck to do. Why didn't you tell me that was you? Why didn't you send me back with my real people? No, stop. Avoid all that problems in the future.
Yeah.
And give that baby back. He's gonna be loved.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like they spend any money, because I was looking, and when it's this type of situation, the state pays everything. And the other thing is that I I did not know this. When you adopt a kid through the state, you get a monthly stipend, anywhere from $800 to $600 a month for the life of the kid until they turn 18.
Look at that. Get that baby back.
Get that baby back. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's just a quick. Somebody did something, Mom. Did they deserve the right to get it back or not? So
Get back.
Get it back.
Baby back.
I want my baby back, baby back.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But okay, well that concludes today's little podcast of should the baby go back to the mom or should the baby stay with the foster parents?
Yes, have a good day.
All right, Mom. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.